Welcome to a Team SNG Championship Series matchup. This is the semi-finals, Game 2, Thunder Dragon versus Metaphys. If you haven't checked out anything else on the channel, link to the profiles for this matchup are in the description below, along with the link to the previous match, and eventually, when it's ready, the link to the next one. So, we've gotten all the way here. A lot of decks have been knocked out. We are down to the last 4. So, here we go. Die roll has been cast. I do believe Metaphys is going to be going first. I apologize about that. That was a bit of a weird cut. So, Metaphys goes first. D-Fissure, set 1, pass. Set another pass. Bit of a slow start. Okay, turns passed over. Thunder Dragon, search Thunder Dragon. That's it. Turn is passed back across the table. Not a whole lot being done on either side of the table right now. I do want to give you guys a bit of a warning. This first round, little bit of a slow round. So Metaphys is going to check his extra deck, see what options he's got available to him. And just checking that extra deck. Alright, flip summon Necroface. There's a bit of a misplay here. Shuffles the Thunder Dragon back. It doesn't actually. We do catch it and put the Thunder Dragon back in the banish pile. So, summon of the Lupine and attack directly for 2,900. So that's been a bad start for both decks, really. Not a whole lot either deck is doing right now. And then in main phase 2, the Metaphys player is going for the absolute ultimate stall in Baguska. So Baguska's got weird edit. So yeah, Baguska's gonna hit the board. Sorry about the weird edit there. Just a bit of issue with the video file. So the play's been passed over. Allure of Darkness has been played to draw 2, banishing off Levianeer as cost. And Baguska's going to negate the Aloof Lupine. This is a typical case of Yu-Gi-Oh! Players do not read. So Aloof Lupine's effect will be negated and it will be passed back over again. So yeah, the in standby phase. So there's a bit of a ruling dispute going on here as to whether or not the Aloof Lupine would be banished or engraved. It in fact would be engraved because it's not a monster, it is material. And Dimensional Fissure only sends monsters to the banished pile. Alright, and then Metaphys Ascension has been activated. Pitching Ascension. So yeah, banishing off the Nephthys using Metaphys Ascension. And Baguska continues to stall. Again, there's been a bit of a jump. There was some issues with this original video file, so I do apologize. There's going to be a couple of bits where we jump forward a little bit, such as here. We've actually passed over again. We've skipped over the entire Thunder Dragon player's turn. However, all that actually happened on the Thunder Dragon player's turn is he had to banish a Thunder Dragon because of hand limit. And then, yep, so Metaphys has been played and banished off the Metaphys using Metaphys to draw 1, causing Aloof Lupine and Bagooska to both lose attack power. This is the Thunder Dragon player's hand. As you can see, there's not a whole lot he can do with the fact that there isn't much he could do. Theoretically, though, he could have played the left arm offering, banished the hand, and got a bunch of plays off of that. So again, standby phase. Bagooska loses more material. Obviously can't, so it is now banished. Metaphys was not used during the standby phase, so Metaphys' search was wasted. So Metaphys is going to be activated again, banishing off Tyrant Dragon. Again, I apologize about the time skip. Effectively, all that's happened is Ragnarok has been summoned and attacked into Aloof Lupine to get rid of the Aloof Lupine on the Thunder Dragon player's side of the field. And turn has been passed over. And then in the standby phase, I believe Tyrant Dragon is being activated from the banish pile. And yep, Tyrant Dragon is being used to special summon a Tyrant Dragon from hand, giving the Metaphys player an extra body on board at least. And just through the formalities, getting the cutting out the way and all that. Alright, so Thunder Dragon player finally getting to play. Normal summons Aloof. Banishing Thunder Dragon Roar, and I do believe Thunder Dragon Hawk. Yep. So that means that he gets a special summon from the deck and to fix his hand. So special summoning Dark using Thunder Dragon Roar. And then fixing the hand is something that the Thunder Dragon player desperately needs to do because it's been quite rough. So he's shuffling back 4 to draw 4 new cards. And just so his opponent understands why he's having a hard time, he's revealing the 4 to his opponent, which is totally unnecessary, but a bit of fun. So now with a fixed hand, using Allure of Darkness to banish off Thunder Dragon Dark, allowing him to get the search off of Dark, searching out Thunder Dragon Fusion, conveniently right at the bottom of the deck. And just shuffle and cut. And at this point, just checking to see how many are banished, so that to see whether we can go into Titan. Link 2 into, I do believe we go Verte Anaconda. Yep, Verte Anaconda. Activate Thunder Dragon Fusion from hand, and brings out Thunder Dragon Titan by shuffling back 3. I don't remember which 3 was shuffled back. Again, bit of an editing issue here, but it's not going to be the end of the world because all the Thunder Dragons are getting shuffled back this turn. So to go into a second Thunder Dragon Fusion by using Verte Anaconda's effect. So I think in just a second. So yeah, Verte Anaconda's effect's been activated to send Thunder Dragon Fusion, triggering Thunder Dragon Fusion, shuffling back the remaining 3 Thunder Dragons. So they've getting shuffled back in. There's the cut. And that is Thunder Dragon Titan number 2. So the Thunder Dragon player's back's a bit to the wall, 3,100 life points left, that's it. But he does have 2 Thunder Dragon Titans on board, so as to pressure his opponent. Just weighing up his options. And yeah, there was almost a misplay there, trying to special summon Nemesis Corridor from hand. But that doesn't go through, obviously, because Verte Anaconda locks us out. And here we go, starting the battle phase, attacking, starting to dismantle the board. And yep, now Azzy Metaphys, because a Metaphys monster was banished, changes everyone's battle positions, except for the Ragnarok. So that was a bit of a misplay on the Thunder Dragon player's side. He probably shouldn't have attacked the Metaphys Tyrant Dragon until he'd gotten rid of the back row. And then special summoning the Metaphys Decoy in the standby phase here by shuffling back the Tyrant. And there we go, there's the cut. That's a Pot of Desires proxy. We've got that in here just because we're missing 1 copy of Desires. So it's a valuable card for the Metaphys deck, so we needed it in, but we used a proxy in this case. Draw 2. Having a bit of a think here. And then activating Azzy Metaphys and chaining to Azzy Metaphys is the Thunder Dragon Matrix. And then both the Tyrant Titans will go off, popping the back row. I do believe he goes for the back row here. Yeah, taking out the back row. So just trying to figure out how to play through this. Yet another Azzy Metaphys has hit the board. Okay, so that was debating on sinking 6, but was going to use the face down Decoy Dragon for whatever reason. So now going to special summon, I do believe, Metaphys Horus. Just having a, yep, summons Horus. So yeah, Horus is now going to negate a monster's effect, negating one of the Titans. And then I gave him the Verte Anaconda so that he wouldn't be able to run over me, any of my monsters. However, that does come back to bite the Thunder Dragon player in the butt, because there is now a Boral Sword sitting on the board, effectively. So, just having a think about what to do here. I do believe the yep, here comes the Boral Sword, using all 3 of them as material. Yep, there we go. Boral Sword drops on the board. That is the Game Ender of Game Enders is a card. Just Game 1. Game 1 going to Metaphys, meaning that Metaphys only needs to win one of the next 2 rounds to progress to the finals. So here we are, having sorted the decks, just having a quick cut. There we go, and drawing opening hands. I do promise you there is no Baguska coming down on this game, so we will actually have a flowing game. First thing, normal summon Batteryman Solar, send Dark to the grave. Using, I do believe, Chaos Valkyrie, we banish the Dark. Just having a bit of a think about what's going to happen here. Yep, banishing Dark with Chaos Valkyria. Triggering Dark's effect, allowing us to search the deck. Adding Thunder Dragon Matrix to hand. Quick shuffle. So now that the deck has been cut, activate Left Arm Offering from hand, banishing off Matrix, Roar, and Hawk to add Thunder Dragon Fusion from deck to hand. And then Roar will also go off, and Matrix will also go off. So Roar will special summon, and Matrix will add Matrix from deck to hand. Just looking for, yep, special summoning the Hawk. Or, nope, sorry, special summoning Thunder Dragon Dark. And add Matrix, and this will then trigger Batteryman Solar's effect to produce a token, which I do believe we put on the board in just a second. Yep, there it is, the token. Using Solar in the token, going Link 2, I do believe, into Union Carrier, which is an interesting choice in this deck, because all of the Thunder Dragon's effects are when sent from field to grave. It doesn't need them to be a monster to do so. So, there we go, equipping the Thunder Dragon duo to the Thunder Dragon Dark, which will just give us another Thunder Dragon in grave. I do believe that is the whole point behind the play. Now going Link 2 into Verte Anaconda. Yep. I do believe there is a misplay there because Anaconda needs to be summoned underneath Union Carrier, not to the left, but c'est la vie. Here's Thunder Dragon Fusion number 1. For the first Thunder Dragon Titan. And then Anaconda's effect will go off, sending a second Thunder Dragon Fusion from deck to grave to shuffle back into the deck. So shuffling Thunder Dragon Duo, Thunder Dragon Dark, and I think Thunder Dragon Dark from Grave and Banish back into the deck, producing not one, but two Thunder Dragon Titans on this opening turn. This is a really nice play that the Verte Anaconda affords to the Thunder Dragons, and it really gives them a chance to interrupt on our opponent's side of the field. So there we go, passing turn over. Activates Metaphys Factor. Using the field spell Metaphys Factor, I do believe he summons Tyrant. Yep, there it is, Tyrant Dragon. Thunder Dragon's debating whether or not to use Matrix in hand. Decides to take the attack to Union Carrier, dealing 1900 damage. Putting Thunder Dragon at 4100 life points to Metaphys' 8000. Turns them passed over. Activates Fusion Engrave to search the deck, adding the base Thunder Dragon, which is a really good card in the scenario we're in, because I can pitch it, search, pitch it, search. In this case, we only need to pitch it once, because 2 Titans, they are not hard once per turn, meaning that you can just pop off the whole board, having 2 of them. And then there goes Thunder Dragon number 2. This is more graveyard setup than anything else at this point. And then using Matrix to increase Thunder Dragon Titan, and there we go. 3 Thunder Dragon Titans and Verte Anaconda for game. So that was a resounding win for the Thunder Dragon deck over Metaphys, and here we are in round 3. So round 3, Luf Lupine being normal summoned. Luf Lupine sends the Necroface and sends another Necroface from deck to banish, meaning that we will be both banishing 10 off of the top of our decks. Really risky play. Big payoff if it works, but could hurt. So here goes the banish. And so far, not a lot has been banished. Oof. So 1 Tyrant Dragon and a decoy. That is all that the Metaphys got out of that. And alright, so just the Metaphys and just the decoy dragon and the tyrant. And here we go. Thunder Dragon Matrix. Hawk. 2 Thunder Dragons being banished kinda hurts. Oh, sorry about that, Skip. The only thing you missed was the Aloof Lupine being banished as well. So, Hawk and Matrix both go off, adding a Matrix and shuffling back. I don't actually remember what happened. They were resolved during that weird skip. I do apologize. As we can see, there's Thunder Dragon Fusion in hand, meaning that we should quite easily be able to go into Titan and continue plays from there. And there's a misplay here. Metaphys Ragnarok was summoned using Tyrant Dragon, but Tyrant Dragon was never shuffled back into the deck, which is definitely a misplay, and I do think it comes up later because I do think that Tyrant Dragon is used again when it shouldn't be able to. So I do apologize about the misplay there. Alright, so Thunder Dragon, normal summoning, it's Battery Man Solar, one of the deck's 2 main normal summons. Sending Roar to Grave. And there we go. Let's let that cut. Using Valkyria, banishing the Roar, special summoning from the deck. I do believe we go for Thunder Dragon Dark. I think we're going for the same sort of Union Carrier and Verte Anaconda play we went for in the last round. Yep, there's Thunder Dragon Dark. And that produces a token because Thunder Monster was summoned. So Better and Man Solar producing a token. And checking the banished pile, what's banished? Enough by the looks of it for the 2 Titans play. There we go, Thunder Dragon Fusion. Shuffle back. Roar. No, I don't actually. I think I shuffle back both the planes and Hawk. So they're going back into the deck to produce a Thunder Dragon Titan. Yep. Yeah, just a bit of a discussion here. We weren't sure when the Metaphys player wasn't sure when Daedalus was banished, so he wasn't sure if he was able to use it. But it would have been too late anyway. However, he banished it this turn, so he's waiting for the standby phase. So there we go, link 2 Thunders to go into Union Carrier. And then actually targets Valkyria and attaches Thunder Dragon Hawk to it. And then I think here comes the link 2. Yep, into Verte Anaconda. This time Verte does get placed in the right spot, ladies and gents. There it is. Bit of a cut jump there. Do apologize. And now Anaconda goes off, sending Thunder Dragon Fusion to grave at the cost of 2,000. And shuffles back Hawk, Dark, and I think Roar. Maybe Matrix. Matrix. Shuffles back all 3 of them for the second Thunder Dragon Titan. Despite being ahead in life points, this does look a bit problematic. all special summon monsters, but chained to his special summon is Thunder Dragon Dark, so he can pop the Daedalus. We can pop the Daedalus, but then the rest of my field will be banished, so there you go. All the Thunder Dragon monsters and all their links and everything are gone. And the question now becomes, can the Metaphys player put 6,000 damage on the board? And we're still in the Metaphys player's standby phase at this point. If he can put 6,000 on the board, he has game. If not, it's probably over. So he special summons back the Decoy Dragon. I do believe this should be summoned back in defense, but it comes back in attack. We let it come back in attack. Oh no, it can be special summoned in attack, so he attacks for 300 points of damage. So he at least deals some damage. So if he'd managed to get a Ragnarok on board, he probably would have had game, because he could have dealt damage and then had Tyrant attack twice. However, he wasn't able to, so he sets 2 and passes back over. And then that Thunder Dragon Fusion in hand shuffles back 2 Thunder Dragon Titans and a Thunder Dragon Roar. Actually, the Metaphys Ragnarok bringing out Titan wouldn't quite won the game, but it would have been very close. It would depend on how many Metaphys cards the Ragnarok banished. So here we go, Titan. The lone Titan facing down the 2 back rows and that little baby dragon. Thunder Dragon's playing a bit safe here. Trying to play around that back row, not sure what's there. So, yep, banishes Dark with Wyvern Burster and searches out Hawk. Pitches Hawk to get rid of the back row, get rid of the decoy. Doesn't want Decoy's effect going off either, because bringing back the Metaphys Daedalus would be a problem. And, yep, so Thunder Dragon just tried to search for Thunder Dragon, but there are none left in the deck, so that's an illegal play. And then attacks into Macrocosmos and Left Arm Offering. There was nothing threatening back there, so with that being said, Thunder Dragon does move on. It gets on to the next round. And so, yeah, that's 3 rounds. If you've stuck with us, I'd like to thank you for it. Do leave us a like, comment, and subscribe. Feel free to let me know about any misplays you've caught. There's definitely been a few throughout this tournament. The finals will be Thunder Dragon versus Altergeist. That will be up next week. The link to that video will be in the description down below. That being said, I'd like to thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys at the next video.